Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome back to Let's Play Tropico 5. We get to enter the modern era, finally, and it looks like they want us to export uranium while dealing with numerous problems. Since we just finished setting up a couple of uranium mines on Caia de Fortuna, I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and go back there.
Leon is alive! Of course my old friend didn't perish, but simply faked his own death to thwart his enemies. Ha! Exactly what I would have done in his place. My mentor's return was not incidental. The world is changing. It is a time of social turmoil, a time of rising concerns about pollution, of fossil fuels and nuclear power. A new energy crisis is looming, and Leon has returned to offer the solution.
Greetings, old friend. I faked my death to throw our enemies off track, but I can stay in the shadows no longer. I have come back from the dead to help the world in its time of need.
Humanity is headed towards destruction. Resources are consumed greedily, most basic human needs are ignored, and the largest energy crisis in history looms on the horizon. If we do not take precautions, it will leave the world shrouded in darkness. The Order is stockpiling energy resources, and you are to supply the most precious one. So our objective, export 20,000 uranium, and as a reward, we win. And one thing we do have the luxury of approaching this one as we just have to get across the finish line, to make this happen. We don't necessarily have to worry about whether what we're leaving overall is sustainable. Now, I'm not going to trash the island I've spent the whole game building up, but because this is the last era that we'll play here, it does give me a little bit more flexibility on the end game. So I just built a road here because I saw that this message was telling me I didn't do it right when we put this down last time. So before I start the clock, one thing I want to do is take care of some things that are kind of setup related. Like the Constitution. Do we want to change this? I think I'm fine with all citizens voting. But I think what I'd like to do is try secular state instead of theocracy. And let's see, for armed forces, I'm going to stick with conscription because I think we're going to need a lot of educated workers for factories or some of the more advanced structures we'll build. Okay, police state, I'm actually okay with. Wait a second. Mandatory elections that happen more often and no uprisings. Huh, that's interesting. I'm going to stick with police state because I'm going to build more police stations. Labor policy, happy childhood. Yeah, I'm actually going to go for early retirement, high job happiness. I'm going to get rid of Immigrant Nation and take Visa Program in the hopes of getting fewer immigrants but more educated ones. And let's see, Open Society, High Liberty. Yeah, I definitely don't want more protests. I think I'll go for this for now. All right, so we'll give that a whirl. Now, the other thing I want to do is check out trade, and we have almost nothing on here. We could definitely export natural gas. We could definitely, I could export gold, but I don't have standing with the Middle East. And same thing with rum. Wow. Okay, so can I get standing with the Middle East? I guess that's the question. Could I do something like this? What if I expel the Russians. And then I get them here and praise them. I'm at 60. I think that's exactly what I needed. Hold on. Let's see. It was down here, right? Yep. Let's add a ship. And then we will add a ship. Okay, sweet. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll just put 2 ships on each route. And now we will go ahead and start the clock. Okay, hold on. So I'm out of power. We have 4 available power left. So that's another thing I need to deal with. Let's see. A geothermal plant is not much more than a normal power plant. Does have a higher budget. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It just says consumers with higher budget are serviced preferentially. Effectiveness increased if placed closer to a volcano. Well, guess what I have? Yeah, it's a volcano. Looks like that is as close as I can get, but I should put it closer to the road. So let's do that. And just for the sake of completeness, there we go. All right. So I kind of shot my wad as far as money goes.
Modern times have finally arrived in Tropico. Boy, have I been waiting. Better surfboards, plastic surgery, nicer swimsuits, better cocktails, and above all, a new culture embracing travel, adventure, and daydreaming. It's so cool and new, it feels like the 60s all over again.
Okay, so my healthcare score is the worst one I've got. And we queued up this hospital right before the last scenario ended. So it's not done being built. So what that means is I don't think we have to prioritize healthcare at this moment. I have 65 homeless and 15 unemployed. You know, neither number is terrible. I actually think, okay, yeah, this is shut down. This might be overkill, but, oh, sorry, I almost forgot about research. Let's do that. Because nothing is more important than keeping this uranium heading to the plant. I actually think I want to build a Teamster's office just right here and keep that moving. Another thing, since I still have a little bit of money, and I might as well blow it all, really, is I wanted to go ahead and build a cattle ranch. That's something I've never built here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm looking. Well, maybe this is just built up because I haven't been in this scenario long. But I actually don't see a Teamster's office anywhere in this part of the map. So, all right. You know what? I will go ahead and build a Teamster's office over here as well. We'll put the cattle ranch on hold, but we will come back to it. Okay. I don't know why, but boy, I sure got a nice bump in our population. When we first started, I think it was 46%. That doesn't mean it'll last. You know, the game gives and then the game takes away for sure. So since we've queued up a lot of stuff, I might as well go ahead and just speed the clock up and let some of these things happen.
Many reports of electrical outages today. We even had some trouble here at the bar. The rodeo bull stopped working for half an hour until I got 2 electric eels to power it up.
Yeah, well, we're working on it. I've boosted the priority of the plant, so we're building it as fast as we can. I can't afford to do a quick build, that's for sure. Okay, and I just saw we're at 22,000 in cash. So I think I am going to go ahead and just queue up the cattle ranch. Where do I want it? Maybe over this way. And while I'm at it, this is going to be so far away, but what the heck. While I'm at it, I might as well go ahead and throw an oil well right here. And of course, we'll need a road. Man, if I had $1 for every friggin' time I said that. Because pretty much every single thing we've ever built, we needed a road. Come on. Come on. Okay. There we go. Done deal. I don't need just like one more section, right? No, it's green. So that's good. Just checking. I get anxious sometimes. So it's going to take a little bit to do all that. And in fact, I'll tell you what. Just because my pockets are full right now, I am going to indulge myself. And I am going to build a construction office. I'll put one here. Let me think. I mean, that's kind of far from that other stuff, but I'll put it here. And then I'm going to quick build it because they're like the cheapest thing you can build almost. And now that should help speed this stuff up and burn through that backlog. And I'll probably build some more stuff over here too. We have a lot of undeveloped land. So, you know, we could build homes or pretty much anything. And, you know, actually, how many... yeah, I have 68 homeless, which is not bad. But you know what would really be awesome is for just like one time ever, if we weren't backed up with a ton of homeless people. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down both. In fact, I'm even going to go farther than that. I'm going to do a modern apartment as well. We are just going to go crazy and see if that helps. I just feel like as long as I have the money, why not? Let's go ahead and just kick it into gear here. I definitely needed this Teamster's office, it seems like, because this stuff is not moving. Yeah, and this plantation or ranch, logging camp, excuse me. That's full up. This one's full up.
I may have doubted your loyalty to the Order, but our mentor assures me that you are still our staunchest ally. Even though we dislike one another, we are to work together once more.
Okay.
Is it just hot in here, or is it the new geothermal plant on the island? Neither, dear listeners. It's just the man of my dreams who will walk right through the door any minute now. Dream man, if you are listening, get your cute butt up here this instant.
So, unfortunately, eco-activists are going to organize strikes on the island. I could do without that. So, people here, wow, 8,000. I'm going to kind of let that one slide for now. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is try just building another wharf. And, I mean, it's not just because of the strike. I've only ever built the one on this island. And we could probably use another one anyway. You know, like more fish to export or eat would probably be a good thing. Okay, come on. Curve around this way. Like that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Just didn't want to do it for whatever reason. So we got lots and lots of construction going on. Oh, God, I almost wonder if I need another Teamster's office. These poor guys are really going to be overworked. But I mean, it's all good. So this tenement has been built, and now it's starting to fill up. Let me prioritize that one next. Wow, 20 citizens arrived. And that was with that visa thing I did. So theoretically, slow down immigration. Here's another thing that's filled up. Okay, that's a little concerning to me. Yeah, here's more that's filled up. So I really need this to finish. And it isn't so far. I don't really want to spend money on a quick build. But, yeah, am I going to have to do... Yeah, see, this is full too. This is so bad. I would queue up another one, but I really just need to let this finish. So, I think I'm going to speed up the clock a little bit. I really want to build more stuff too, but I've just queued up so much. So, we'll chill for a bit. Alright, well, I have built up a lot of money, and I don't want to let that go to waste. I actually do think I probably need another Teamster's office over here. I don't know how that's possible, because I feel like I have so many already, but... how are we... Hold on, I've completely screwed that up. How are we over here? Yeah, so the only thing that's not done is this. And I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and build a banana plantation next. So maybe I'll just queue that up now. I'm pretty interested in keeping my employment as full as possible. And the same thing for housing. You know, like keeping the homeless down. Okay. Just out of curiosity, I don't know if any of these places have filled up. Yeah, see, it's funny. I still have the same unemployment number I did, even though 18 families, or excuse me, I meant homeless. I have at least as much. Well, we did have some immigrants, but still, that's a lot of families that are housed to not make any dent whatsoever. So I'll go ahead and prioritize these things next because it's partially built already. Wow, actually both of these are. Yeah, so I'll just wait until they're both done. But then I'm totally thinking we'll slam another tenement down. Wait, is my tenement full? Yes. Okay. So actually the only one that's not full is this one, but it's also brand new, so that may be why. And this one is done, so I just need this one to finish. You know what? I'm not going to wait. I'll just go ahead and throw another tenement down. And then what we're probably going to do, I said I was going to build more police stations. And I'm thinking we probably want to do that. I don't know what my crime save... Yeah, it's a good number. That's fine. But I want to take advantage of the fact that policemen, like for each cop I have, it will convince someone to vote for me. So it looks like over here is my worst area. Now, can I actually place one? Not right in the heart of it. It looks like maybe here is probably as good as I'm going to do. So I'll do that. And I don't think I'll be pulling construction resources from way over there.
A new era of knowledge is upon us.
Okay, build one science lab. I don't mind doing that. And let's see. Did I ever finish over here? I did. And it doesn't... Let me see. Okay, that's still clogged. That is still clogged. That is still clogged. Even with this thing right here. This is still clogged. I mean, are these frickin' Teamsters doing anything? It doesn't seem like they are, quite honestly. I'm going to give it a little more time. Oh, heck. I don't need to see a strike here. Alright, I wouldn't spend 10 grand on this for anywhere else, but I need to keep those mines working. I think that's just way too critical to do anything else. So, this mine is fixed, but this one isn't. Alright, I tell you what, when we come back, we'll decide whether to go ahead and just build yet another Teamster's office over here to try and fix this. And likewise, over on the other side of the island, do we need another Teamster's office? It just feels like overkill when I have multiple offices already. But, you know, mostly I just want things to work. And it looks like we still have unemployed we can soak up. So, yeah, we'll see. At any rate, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.